I'm going to show you guys how you prep your rear timing covers to install them on a 3-liter, because that's kind of the next step. I just finished timing it. This will be the next video. And then remember, before you do this, you're going to need 2 of these O-rings for these 2 ports, and then 1 of these for this port. Now, when I was ordering them online, there was no really size, so I couldn't tell. I ordered 2 big ones and 1 small one. Just ordered the other one from Audi. I'll be going to grab that tomorrow. But here are the part numbers. Hopefully everybody can see this. Pause the video and read. But yeah, then the rest of this is RTV. Alright, it is a different day now. I have got both of these O-rings and this O-ring as well, and the rest of this is all RTV. I did actually put on one of the upper timing covers and then realized that I need to thread these bolts in to this cover before these go on, so I took it back off. Little mistake there, and because of that I went and got all brand new timing cover hardware for the top. You can definitely reuse it once after it's been used once, so 2-time use, but I didn't want to risk 3-time use on those M6x1 threads and stripping out the bolts, so went and picked up new ones, as well as some exhaust nuts as well. Anyways, we've got these 3 O-rings here, and the rest of this is all going to be an RTV seal, which I just love doing so much. So I'll get that all ready to go, and we will put this cover on, as well as a new rear main seal has already been put into the cover to go on to this engine. And I will come back as soon as I am finished with all this, and we'll get this seated. Alright, this is quite possibly the worst fucking thing I've ever had to do, but it's on. A whole fucking bead is good now. Think I might put a little bit of engine oil around the crank so it'll go over this a bit easier, but we can finally put this bottom cover on, and this is the one you have to put on first. Do not put on the upper covers first. Make sure you get it in all these little grooves here that don't have O-rings, and then nothing goes on the head gasket portion of this, because the head gasket will seal this itself. So, oh, this part kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so we have possibly the most retarded torquing sequence I've ever seen here. And we're going to do it because I don't want this to leak. I did get this on finally. That was a mission. That sucked. Never want to do that again. So yeah, we're going to torque this dumbass shit to all of this torque specs. And we're just going to do the T30s first and then the triple squares. So I think it wants us to start here. This is dumb as fuck. This was like literally the worst thing I've ever had to install on a car. This fucking timing cover. Okay. Now we'll do the triple, or the 12.10 millimeter bolts. Ooh, you know what? I almost forgot. You gotta install the oil filter housing stud. Alright, let's see what's next. Now, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Okay, I was wrong, but I still have to do actually these ones in 3 Newton meters. So we'll actually, I just wanted to have the timing cover seated all the way in before these are threaded in, but I guess that's fine. All right, I've gone ahead and ran them in by hand. So we will start with the outermost bolt and do 3 Newton meters. Three Newton meters. Okay, so the next thing, we're going to do 90 degrees on 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, and these top ones. So switch to angle mode, and let's see, that's 1, And then it'll just be all of the bolts here. So we'll do this one first. Clip. Still have not found the hole, but I'm sure it's here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. This is actually really painful for me too. Wow. There we go, found the hole. And we're at 90, okay. Now, the next thing. 8, 9, and 10, 8 Newton meters. You know what, we'll probably just do all of them to 8 Newton meters right now in a diagonal motion. Alright, and then the next thing we do, the bolts in the 3 section. Oh, that's this. So that'll be 16 Newton meters. I hope the socket doesn't strip. $16 Newton meters. Okay, I've just finished installing and torquing the lower timing cover, or, you know, bell housing flange kind of thing. And now we're going to do the upper. So we'll start with the upper right, then the upper left. This is what a mistake looks like. I have already put this on, because I put this on before the lower cover, then realized I had to put the bolts that go behind it on. So, yeah, wasn't super thrilled I did that. Nonetheless, we're going to get started on installing the RTV seal on this, which, oh, it's just my favorite thing to do. So yeah, I'm going to put a bead of RTV around this, and then we're going to seal it, and I'll show you the torque spec and the order of bolts. Okay, we've got our bead of RTV on the gasket, or that is the gasket, on the cover. So now we're going to put this on, and then we'll loosely thread in a couple of these. Okay, now, got it on there. We'll get one in right here if I can figure out how to do that. There we go, and then we'll get one up here. Just want to make sure that it doesn't go out of place, and we can get them all threaded. The torque spec on these bolts is going to be 5 Newton meters plus a 90-degree turn, and it'll be in a circular order, where it goes counterclockwise from this bolt all the way around to this bolt, and then you do the same thing with a 90-degree turn after. 5 Newton meters. We're going to start right here. And then we'll just check the first bolt we did that it is at 5, and it is. Switch over to our angle, and got to put this thing down and let it zero itself out. I think it's done. Yeah. All right, so now we'll do a 90-degree turn for all of these. I'll also tell you how tight that bolt did get after that angle. And it's between 20 and 23 Newton meters. Obviously I went a little bit over there, but if you don't have an angle torque wrench, you can torque them all to 5 and then to 20 or 21, and that should be basically the exact same amount of tightness that you're supposed to get to with an angle torque wrench. So I'm going to do the other side, RTV, throw it on, torque it, and that'll be your timing covers resealed. Okay, we have the RTV bead on here. One thing I probably forgot to mention is these are the same cover on both sides. That's why there's 2 holes here, because they'll just fit either side. As well as, fuck, I was going to say something else, but now I don't remember. Anyways, we'll put this on and get it torqued down. So, oh, no, I remember what I was going to say. There is a little groove in the cover really like faint groove, then that's kind of where you're supposed to lay this RTV. So don't be too worried about that. This is, shit sucks. I don't like doing RTV gaskets at all. I love when it's a physical gasket. And I get to actually do the oil pan after this too. So that's gonna be so much fun. Okay, grab the torque wrench. Same thing. So it'll be 5 Newton meters plus 90 degrees. This time we're going to start with this bolt and go in a circle. So it'll be this one to 5, and this one, and just go in a circle until you hit it again. Now my glasses are getting very low on battery, so I'm gonna end this video, put them on the charger, and I'll come back when this has been torqued to spec and kind of just go over the whole process again. Okay, so got this is all done. 5 Newton meters plus 90, 5 Newton meters plus 90. Stupid fuck ass torque sequence for this one is done as well. Yeah, that is the 3.0 timing covers put back. I also went ahead and just put this oil filter housing back on. So yeah, the next thing I'm going to do is probably do the flywheel and stuff like that. Get the cats bolted back up. I did gut and reinforce them. And already on the valve covers, I just put the spark plugs in. This thing should be ready to go back in. I'm probably going to do it tomorrow because it's getting late today. But yeah, that's the video. Let me know what else you guys want to see.